All right, we got very strong selling off open print. Price came back down. Watching this 2-minute candle here. Possible short play. My stop will be above the 50 EMA. Let's see here. Five-minute, we're right on it. Okay. 2-2. Stop is going to be 58364. Patience. Patience. We need the criteria. I mean, it's that simple, right? Of course I want to hop in. Of course I don't want to miss it, right? But there's no more logging trades that the criteria isn't present. There's not a worse feeling than logging a losing trade and your criteria wasn't present, right? And it's fine, right? We all do it, right? So it's not like, but the goal is to not do it anymore, right? Like, start to make the changes, the appropriate changes, and switch it up. Kind of watching that 2-minute a little more. There we go. Starting to like it. Get our green bar. See if we could get this thing disrespected. And possible short play. 582. We got our 50 EMA right up there. There we go. There it is. Hold up. Should go to disrespect it. Right there. Very close. I'm looking for like 58322 and I will enter in short here. 40-cent stop. All right, guys. I am... Hold up. Hold up. It's close. Not in it. Very close. That was very close. It's like a penny away from entering in on that. It's alright. Stay patient. This is why the green bar, this is why the GBI is so important, right? It's extremely important because it literally is signaling that the shift is either continuing or it's not, right? Like the previous 2-minute candle needs to get disrespected. Shorts are still on the table here though, so let's see. And you know what else it does? It helps me realize when chop is present and when it's not, right? Like, if you're not getting smooth GBIs, then you're probably in some chop, right? And, I mean, look at this price action this morning, right? We got that large sell-off. Let me just double check here where news is at. Ooh. All right. Come on, sellers. I still got my eye on these sellers. Until that 50, until buyers take that 50, I gotta stay a little bearish. Let me check out SPX. I watched the SPY chart. I trade SPX. I trade SPY as well, but the SPX chart is gonna it tells me a lot as well, right? Like the SPX chart this morning kept me from the shorts, right? Like it's just another tool. There really isn't a good one or a perfect one. It's more like, which one's fitting, which one makes sense to you, and which one are you confident with, right? Because trading's all about being confident in your strategy, in your approach, in the repeatability, right? So, we can't be too strict, right? We have to be able to look at both charts, take what we want from whatever one, and then make our decision. I'm not gonna lie, if buyers show up here, I'm gonna be very surprised, but it does make sense over here on the SPX chart. Fake out below the 50, right? Look at this. This little fake out right here. Fake out below, and then buyers rip up. That's usually a rather bullish move. You can see we got that pop up. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get us a short play. Or a long play. Don't matter. Don't matter. Yeah, we got a little gap up. We definitely got a little gap up. There's definitely some liquidity down there. Oh, so this is... Oh, okay. Watching sellers. Watching sellers. Where we at? Where we at? All right. So we have the 50 at 58364. Oh, this is nice. All right. So we did wipe out that previous candle. If I'm to enter short, my stop's right there. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that 1 hour is definitely looking good. Give me that 58320 level. Oh, there we go. There it is. Let me see. Buying weakness. Not rushing it. Not rushing it. If I miss it, it is what it is. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm entering short, guys. I'm going to enter short. 58365 is going to be my stop. Let's see if we can get a move here down to low of day. Low of day and then end of day. We're getting really nice selling. Boom. So now that I'm in the trade, I'm watching the cloud, I'm watching the 50, and I want to see sellers continue to hold it, right? It's that simple. Just gonna let my moving averages do their job. That's definitely short criteria for me. So it is what it is. So now at this point, I've done all I can do. There's nothing else I can do, right? I can't worrying about it, overstressing it, overthinking it, right? There's nothing else that can be done other than watching the trade unravel, right? So I'm gonna watch the 2 minute. I do not want to see if price rips above this candle I entered in on at 5. My stop is literally at 58364. I mean, sellers defended the upside supply zone. They defended open print. Got a really good open print retest. My stop's honestly going to probably be around 583. What is it? 6. I'm going to keep it like a little. It's going to be right here. Yeah, 563. I'm sorry, 58365. Right there. And this is, this is why I love trading the moving averages, right? They keep me grounded. I don't overthink it, right? I want to see the cloud hold. I want to see the 50 EMA hold. I want to see everything hold. And if it doesn't, I know very quickly, right? Because losing trades are going to happen, right? It's part of the game. But we don't worry about that. What we worry about is seeing our edge and acting on it, right? It's the process, right? We can't control anything else. There's, like, I used to overstress and be like, oh, I should have seen this, I should have seen that, right? And it's like, in reality, you need a simple, repeatable approach that's easy to repeat, right? That you're not going to overthink and like, it needs to be simple, right? Moving average, critical level, green bar ignored, you're in it, stop above it. It works 70% of the time. The 30 times it doesn't, we cut them quick. Got a 40-cent stop loss on this. All right, so I'm in trading SPX. I could afford a $50 stop, which is like a $50 to $60 or a cent move on SPY, right? So risk reward, baby. That's it. RK hopping in short. There you go. When's that news coming out? Let's see here. News. Daily news. Oh, 12:10. Okay. Yeah, we got some time. Today I'll be hopping off around 11 today, guys. Buyers pushing price into that cloud. It's being respected. This gray box, this is our area, right? This is our level of interest, right? If we sell off from this area, and later in the day we come back into it, wait for them sellers, right? This is our price magnet. Definitely. All right, starting to get a pretty good move. Sellers are trying. I'm in 3% or 2% drawdown right now. I also like seeing that yellow line of the cloud. That's the 20 EMA. I really like seeing sellers defend that. Right? That's really good, right? Price ripped into it, sellers showed up, they defended it. It is a bit of a choppy morning, so like it is what it is, right? Um, these are one thing I've been doing too. If I take a losing trade, usually like the way our style of trading, I found when I take losing trades, because I'm pretty good at following the process. So if I follow the process and the trade turns out to be a loser, I found over 80% of the time it's a choppy. The price action is very choppy, right? So 80% of my losing trades, the market conditions are choppy. So what I've done is took that information, and then now if I take a losing trade, I walk away. I'm done. If price changes or something happens later in the day, no doubt. But it's usually a pretty good indication that conditions are rather choppy, and it's probably best to just walk away. I don't want to necessarily be like, oh, I won't trade for the rest of the day, right? I'm not, I don't take it that far. But I do step back and reevaluate the situation. I don't like this 2-minute candle that much. But I'm more focused on the 5-minute until sellers lose that 50. I'm staying in it, right? I got my stop here at 58367. Probably buyer showing up. Let's see. Who's going to defend that 50? Who wants it? Who wants it? Who's going to take it? You got to laugh a little. You know what I mean? I'm at 22% drawdown. Let's see here. 30, or a little above 30 is my cap. Buyer showing up, buyer showing up. I could probably put 58370. I got my finger on the sell button though, just in case. Alright, who's going to take it? Who wants it? Drawdown's a part of the game. Ask yourself, who's in control? Who's defending the moving averages? right? Who's, what color is the cloud? Are you trading with the trend? Are you trading with, the overall, do everything you can to not look at the money, right? What's the process? If price breaks above this level, right? This 58362 level, that's if it breaks above that, it's getting more bullish. An open print is very highly probable. If it holds, right, that's pretty bearish. But let's see. We've done everything we can. All right, negative 26%. It's a close one. It's a close one. But still, I feel like I executed great on this trade. I wouldn't really change anything different. Let me see here. All right, how much time? We got 2 minutes. Dude, this 5-minute candles have felt like an hour. I found some of my biggest mistakes I've made in trading is because I expect the move to happen very quickly, right? Like, you can't do that, right? Don't be that person. Be the person that watches the moving averages, right? If price goes here, I'm out. It's got to be very clear, right? Because if it's not clear, that leaves room for mistakes, right? It's got to be very clear. It's got to be, very concise. Oof, look at that selling. Look at that selling. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. This is why the moving averages are just like they're like, you use them properly. It really helps clarify it, right? Because now I'm going, okay, right? Buyers showed up, sellers still defended that. Well, they at least have tried. The 5-minute candle has one more minute, 30 seconds here, but like, sellers are still there. They're still trying, right? I'm watching the 2-minute here too. I want to see some green bars get ignored. I want to see. Let me just do this, right? Because I'm not going to re-enter into this because I'm not in profit yet. It's just a rule of mine. But if we get, some more selling criteria over here on the 2-minute, it's going to help. It's going to help me stay in the trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching candles, right? I want to be reinforced here that my trade's going my way, it's moving in my favor, etc. Right? So I'm looking for the candles to continue. All right, 5-minute close. We close red. We got some sellers there. Let's see here. I am negative 12%. But the trade plan's still intact, right? Everything is still valid. We're in some choppiness. Volume's probably a little low here. Is what it is. There it goes. Come on. There it goes. Very nice. That 9D EMA, right? Now I'm following it, right? I want to see price continue to hold it. I want to see a nice sell off. I want to break these lows here at 58312. There's definitely some buying going on here. It's a little bit of buying. cloud is still red. Let's see what that 1 hour looks like. Oh, there we go. Now look at the 2 minute cloud right there, getting held, getting held. Very nice push. Very nice push. Very nice push. Choppy conditions, guys. I'm obviously, I always go for at least 30% ROI. Sometimes that changes, but I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to be a hero today and go for a mega move unless it unravels, right? I'm not gonna limit myself either, right? I'm gonna stay completely present and objective. Great job, RK. Great job, Ram. You guys did a great job this morning seeing your edge in acting, right? This is chop. We can't control chop, right? We can only control ourselves. And great execution. SPX contracts kind of hurt me right now. This was my entry, and I'm down 6% still. So it's part of the game, though, right? That was my decision to trade SPX. Not worried about it. My stop's still where it needs to be. I don't like these buyers, though. That 1 hour it's definitely bearish. I mean, and that's not to say that buyers won't come in and invalidate it, right? Nothing is 100%, right? The only thing that's 100% is that what you don't think will happen can happen, right? So, very clear, right? That was the entry. There's the stop. There's the downside target. Just let price do its thing. That's all we can do. One thing I like on this 1 hour is that we are not extended, right? We are hugging the 1 hour 9. The 50s down here, great downside target at, what is that, 58277. Probably be my first take profit. And, just kind of playing in my mind too, right? I really like seeing the 58427 level be defended so well. That was really, definitely a very good level. It's respected extremely well, right? So now we're just kind of looking for some continuation. All right, buyers showing up. See if them sellers can hold it. Five, 8, 3, 6, 7. Actually, I'm gonna make it 58370. I could definitely see a little wick above. Grabbing some liquidity, so got it right there at 58370, but I will not hold it any further than that. And where is it? Very close. Very close. All right. I'm out. Out. Quick little breakdown though, right? Let's break it down. Um, very choppy morning. We got a very large sell off. We got a very, quick snapback here. We entered short right here on this candle, looking for a move down to EOD. All the criteria was there. It was definitely a good move. We'll probably get some chop, right? And honestly, this probably will sell off right now. And if it does, this is the thing, right? I have strict rules, right? Where I will never allow a loss larger than around 35%. So it is what it is, right? Like, it's risk reward. It's a game of risk reward. Some trades work beautiful, right? Some don't. You have to be sure that when the market's giving you shitty conditions, because this was the problem I made, guys, right? Like, I would literally hold this. I'd be like, oh no, it's good, it's still working, right? And then say it worked, right? Say I risked 40% here, and then it sold off in my favor, and I end up making some money. See, now I'm programming my mind that holding in bad market conditions works, right? What happens is you reward yourself for making bad decisions. A lot of traders go, Josh, I struggle here, I struggle there. I don't know why I do this, but I do X, Y, Z. Well, it's because you're getting rewarded for it, right? Just like a child, right? If your kid's doing something bad, even though they get away with it, you can't reward it. You can't allow it. The market's the same way, right? I literally do not care what happens ever since I stopped out of this trade. My entry was on point. We execute the process very well. So the rest is up to the market. But the most important thing is that you're making the correct behaviors, right? That way, you do not reward yourself for making bad decisions, right? It goes a long way, right? So I'm gonna walk away too, guys. We took a good trade, didn't go our way. The market's definitely choppy. I advise every trader to, be patient. If you're not walking away, at least wait for good criteria. Be very clear on what that criteria is. And I got to go take care of some stuff. I'm going to go get a haircut, but I'm going to be watching the market. So I will be updating in the equity commentary. Anything I see, any trades I want to take, I'm going to let you guys know. Right? But other than that, just so everyone knows, we have our live webinar where we go over the whole week. Right? That's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Right? So once again, 11 a.m. Eastern, we break down the whole week with the team. It's a great time to ask questions and talk to one another and see where everyone's at. Right? So guys, I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Don't let this chop smoke you. Don't let this shitty price action cost you any more than it already did. Right? It's not worth it. You have nothing to prove. And I'm talking to myself. Right? There's nothing to prove. We've acted on our edge. Fuck a loss. It doesn't mean anything. Excuse my language. Everybody have a phenomenal day. I will see you guys tomorrow.